Race number 3 then, a Happy Valley Class 4 contest here. 1,200 metres is the trip. This is the first leg of the 6-up as well. 2.3 going in, so an estimated dividend in the region of $6 million. Shoina is a course and distance winner last season. Christo and Daryl has come at barrier 12 though. Bingo on debut with the blinkers on for Danny Shum and Zach Burton on his way. First up since April. A Smile Like Yours was a winner 2 starts back over course and distance. Sight Hero won course and distance last time out. Harry Bentley on board here for David Hayes. Fortune Hero should probably roll forward despite drawing barrier number 11. Quarterceps 2 now with Dennis Yip. Got Heroic Champion who's first up as well. Lumen Barber off the all-weather packing champion, and King's Troop a little bit unlucky last time out behind the Anomaly. Wagner Borges will ride him from barrier number 7, Tom.
Speed in this race, well, packing champion's drawn gate number 1, and he's certainly gone forward in the past, so they might try and use the draw with him. And the newcomer Bingo, he has been leading in his trials, certainly one of them anyway, and his Happy Valley trial he had, he wasn't quite the quickest out, but he wasn't too far off the speed. LA shouldn't be too far away, and then you've got Fortune Hero who's drawn wide but can press forward, but whether he can get in or not, that's a different story. And Smile Like Yours, another one that can race handy but is drawn awkwardly out in gate number 9.
Okay. All right, before we have a look at a couple of the key races, we'll start off with the first starter, Bingo and jockey Zach Burton.
Bingo, Zach. 3 trials coming into Wednesday night's race. He seems like he's ready to go to the races, is he?
Yeah, he appears that way. He's got some speed. He put himself in the right spot. He's just a very relaxed horse. When he can't see another horse in front of him, he tends to try and look behind to see where they are, and with the blinkers on, that can be a little bit difficult for him. So you got to keep at him and keep him going. But I've liked the way he's gone. He's certainly got enough there to go to the races and try and be competitive.
It seems like he's improved with each trial. Is he a quick learner, or was he quite professional right from the outset?
He's a quick learner in the sense that he'll jump and run, but then once he gets there, he just wants to stop. And he doesn't really know what his job is towards the end of the race or the trial. So, like I said, we've just got to keep at him, and hopefully we can keep him focused enough to get it done.
And those will be the tactics, will they? Jump and run from barrier 8? Yeah,
well, he's got speed. So whenever they've got speed, and especially at the Valley, you let them use it, and we'll see where we end up.
And Danny's done very well with his first starters this season, including on the weekend with Lightning Storm. That can't be a complete coincidence. What's he doing?
No, well, he's done it over a number of years for a long period of time. His horses, he likes them to get out of the gates and show speed, and whenever you do that, you're always going to be in the right spot and have a chance, and then he just prepares them well. So normally when they go to the races, you know, they're going to be thereabouts anyway.
So you'd be hoping for a bold showing then?
Yeah, I expect him to run well. So if he doesn't, I'll be disappointed.
There you go. So that's quite a positive report, I think, around Bingo. And he doesn't. Zach really asked him a question on that last trial, Paul.
Yeah, and he said in the interview that he's just sort of that horse that needs a bit of a wake up there at the end. But look, he did it really well, and he's quite an interesting sire. Deadliner, a son of Farset Rocky was...
I had to look him up.
Yeah, he had 3 runs as a 3-year-old without winning, and he's had 7 individual winners from 20 individual runners.
Yeah.
Yeah, first one here in Hong Kong. And look, Danny Shum's had a really good start this season with his first starters. Garaitis ran a really good second on debut here in Hong Kong, packing Famous. Then Romantic Warrior, and we saw Lightning Storm was very impressive on Sunday, wasn't he?
Yeah, of course not this season, but last season, of course, he led out to packing Victory, and he's been pretty impressive.
Yeah, and they really backed Lightning Storm on the weekend as well, so it'll be interesting to see what the market does with Bingo. Let's have a look at a few others, though. One of his rivals, Tom, we'll start off with Shoina.
Yeah, Shoina was first up last start and was 4th. Prior to that, had pulled up after bleeding, but I thought it was a decent run for the horse that had been off the scene for a wee while and did win last season as well, going back to the middle part of April. So didn't quite get it, just the draw was the negative, I thought. Yeah,
look, I've got him on a very, very minor line. He's only having a second start for Christo as well, and this was his first. So look, I think the horse is going okay for the new stand.
OK, what about A Smile Like Yours, Paul? He's very consistent. He's got a win this season already, and he's generally there or thereabouts.
Yeah, look, he's drawn a little bit awkwardly at barrier 9. He is creeping up the weights a little bit, this horse, A Smile Like Yours, and he's not the biggest horse around. I mean, 125 should be OK for him in this contest. But if he does win and he gets up a little bit more, you can see he's not a very big horse, but he's got a good heart, and so I've included him for sure.
Yeah, he goes, and he's always there or thereabouts. He got that win a couple of runs ago, just drawn a little awkwardly where he sort of gets in from that draw of gate number 9, but hard to leave him out, just he's very consistent.
What about this horse then? The final one we'll look at, Tom's Sight Hero with his last start, course and distance win.
Yeah, well, the blinkers were a good fit for him last time out, but just wanted to do a few things wrong. Halfway down here you can see in the maroon and white colours angles in, and then comes and knocks over Melbourne Hall. So a few little things went there wrong for him, but was still good enough to win, Paul. Yeah,
look, he threatened to do this for a while. This was his 11th start, so it did take him a little while to win this race, but look, you can only win and see if you can go on with it from there.
All right, yeah, and Harry Bentley back from his suspension as well from barrier number 4. So favourite for this one will be interesting, Paul. It's Bingo Bingo. Watching the market with him. Yeah,
I've got Bingo Bingo on top actually in this race. I think I'm going to make him the best of the afternoon. Bingo Bingo. I just really like his trials. I think there's plenty more to come from him. So at 5, I think he's a decent price at this stage. In there for second, Sight Hero, a good win from him last time. A Smile Like Yours. And then we'll go Showina. It should be a bit of a price just for wider exotics. But for me, it's more around the 2, 2, 5, 4, 1.
Yeah, from what we've seen at the trials, I think Bingo Bingo can win on debut. Horse number 2. Over and number 4, A Smile Like Yours, Sight Hero goes. And one of the bigger prices, Cordyceps 2. He was 14 to 1 first up, then ran a decent race second up at a bigger price, but has had 2 trials coming into this, and look, the 2 trials up at Chung Fa weren't too bad. So 2, 4, 5 and 8.
Bingo Bingo for me as well. Watch the market certainly with him. Another name I'd throw at you is Fortune Hero. He has drawn barrier 11. That's not ideal. He's first up, but his recent trial, have a look at it if you get a chance, was really quite strong. Push forward there. But that's race 3, a class 4 over the 1200.